ready to make pizza now. So we made our dough and we made our sauce a couple of days ago, and it's been in the fridge just chilling, ready to go. Took the dough out about half hour, 45 minutes ago, so we wanted it to come up to room temperature and make it a little easier to work with. First thing I did when I got home from work is I put the oven on 450, I put the pizza stone in the oven, and I also wanted to show you this. It's called pizza peel, and this makes it really easy to put the pizza in and out of the oven. And there's my pizza stone. And that's actually been preheating now for about a half hour. The amount of dough that I made would make 2 large pizzas, thin crust. It makes 1 really large stuffed pizza, or 2 like 9-inch round pan pizzas. I've also made calzones out of it. I took pictures of those. They'll be on later in the video, but I made 4. I've even made 5 calzones out of this amount of dough. So it's a nice amount of dough for a family. I'm gonna make 2 pizzas today, 2 large pizzas, one with vegetables on it, one with cheese. So the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna take this plastic wrap off, and we're just gonna go ahead and throw it down on the floured surface. And it's real spongy, and it's a little moist, so we're gonna put a little flour on it. And basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it in half. I got this cool little scraper thing, and we're just gonna cut it right in half. Half goes back in there. And now, flour our rolling pin, because we're gonna roll this dough out. As you start working with the dough, you just want to kind of thin it out a little bit. And it'll take you a little while to get it rolled out, but we're just going to start rolling it out. And when I roll it from the center out. So that'll make it more even. And you can see it's pretty elastic. It kind of wants to go right back in. So this is going to take some time, probably about 4 or 5 minutes of rolling until we get it to the size that we want it. So we'll show you that in a second. Okay, so I'm still rolling it out here. I put some little extra flour inside it on the board here so it won't stick. As you can see, we got a pretty decent size here. So now the next step is to put the pizza on the peel. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-cook the crust a little. I'm going to put the raw dough in the oven for about 4 minutes, 5 minutes, just to get it a little crusty. Then I'm going to take it out and put the toppings on it. But we're going to put it on the peel here first. And what I like to do is use a little bit of cornmeal, just a little pinch on here. And that'll help the pizza slide on and off of it and make it easier to handle once you're trying to put it on the peel and on the stone in the oven. So we're just going to slide it out. You can see it's a nice size. Moves pretty easily. We're going to go ahead and put it right in the oven. And the trick to do this is to put the peel all the way to the back and just slide it off. We're going to let that go. Here, have a look at it. We'll let that go for about 4 or 5 minutes. Let's just know what it looks like when we come back. Okay. Alright. So it's been 4 minutes. You can see it's starting to get a little crust on it. During that 4 minutes, I rolled out my other dough. Kind of wanted to poke this down before I put it in the oven, but what we're going to do is just going to go ahead and give it a little poke here so that the bubbles go away. And now we're going to go ahead and top it. We've got the dough, or the sauce that we made. And, you know, a couple of big fat tablespoons of that. Right on. And this is the part where you can get creative and put on whatever you like to put on. This particular pizza, we're just going to make it a vegetable pizza. We've got some green and red peppers here that I sliced up. We'll just go ahead and put that on. Mix it up a little. cooked some spinach down before. I'm gonna throw a little spinach on. You don't like spinach? We'll use spinach. You like mushrooms? Put mushrooms on it. You can put on whatever you want. I've done a pizza where I've done just olive oil and fresh mozzarella and basil on it. That was really good. If you like meat, you can put pepperoni, sausage, you know, however you'd like to do that. Okay, so I've got a pound of just shredded mozzarella, and this will be plenty for this. Sometimes I like to sprinkle a little bit of Italian seasoning on the top too, or a little basil if you like that. You can put fresh basil leaves on it if you like. So we're going to put this back in the oven for probably another 8 to 10 minutes. It's going to get nice and crispy and the top will get nice and brown, and then it'll be ready. We'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. Okay, pizza's been in the oven for 10 minutes. Now we're going to go ahead and take it out. And this is where it helps to have the cornmeal on the bottom there. You can see it's pretty nice and brown. What I like to do is go ahead and just put it on a cooling rack for now, and then we'll cut it in a few minutes. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and start cooking the second pizza. Okay, it's been resting for a couple of minutes here. It's not super hot. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Hope you have a pizza cutter. Makes it super easy. Cut a couple of slices. Green pepper smell really, really good. Now you're ready to eat.